believe if I have passion and love for something and I find purpose in it, I'm going to give absolutely everything to it. And I do believe that we are capable of more than we can imagine.
Don't you guys get it yet? Do you get it yet? Saying stuff like hardest worker in the room, still talking about the work you're doing. We don't give a about the work you're doing because we don't see it as work. Do you realize what true discipline is? True discipline is doing what you don't want to do, what you hate to do, like you fucking love it. You don't understand the mindset of a straight savage, a straight killer. I'm not like you guys. I only validate myself with the fact that I'll do what you want.
Which means when the alarm clock goes off in the morning, get up. Don't wait, don't hesitate. When the alarm clock goes off in the morning, get up. When you get into the gym, start the clock. You need to make yourself take action.
You are put on this planet to do something big, to do something great, to impact lives, to be an agent of change. And if you believe that, like I believe that, then you want to figure out what the formula is to being unstoppable, right?
I'm speaking to the people once more. The people wanna be in pinnacle. The people who wanna be accomplished. The people who want to make fucking difference. You guys have to go all the in. Make a 100% commitment to give the best effort you have ever given. To outwork, out-improve, out-strategize, outlast like never before.
And so doubt is one of the big limiting factors of a man's success.
The only thing that drains you is the negativity, the negative self-talk, the negative view, the negative energy towards what must be done. We have to be better. We have to be undeniable.
Without commitment, you will never start. And without consistency, you will never finish. Without confidence, you will never pick yourself back up.
You can't be motivated anymore. You don't need to other motivate you. You have to be self-motivated. You can't listen to your mom. You can't listen to your dad. You can't listen to the fucking internet. No. You have to dedicate your every fucking breath, every fucking ounce of energy, every fucking thought and effort you possibly have.
To start changing the story that you tell yourself. Because if you want to become an unstoppable human, if you want to be a high performer, you want peak performance just oozing out of you, I need you to understand this one thing. That the story that you tell yourself of what happened to you, the sad story where you were the victim, you were broke, you were a foreigner, you lived in Section 8 housing, if you start buying that story,
in our own heads, we get bogged down, we get distractions, we get rationalizations going on, we get debates going on. And what I'm telling you now is that the solution to these brain cycles where they get caught in a continuous cycle of distraction or caught in a continuous cycle of rationalization or whatever, the solution is the same. It's a hard action that you have to take.
If you really want to make an impact, you're going to get a lot of judgment. You're going to get a lot of hate. People are going to just diss on you. People are going to say who you think you are. If no one thinks you are crazy, you are not yet operating. You're out of your potential.
Step up. Show up. Step up.
Every day counts. Every hour counts.
So there's no time to waste. When you're ready, you know you're ready. Because someone like you don't any of that shit. You put every ounce of energy into creating that undeniable motherfucker.
You work out consistently every day. You eat clean. You eat foods that are gonna keep you sharp.
You got to come out of your comfort zone, because your comfort zone is the deadliest place you will ever be. You should never feel comfortable. You should be happy and be satisfied. Your ability to go all in, and when I say go all in, I mean all about in every moment, every minute, every hour, every day, every week, every month, every fucking year, for as long as it takes for you to get where you're going to be. You should be consumed with that path. Pack your calendar. You pack your calendar. That's how you show the world you want to read it.
For a short time. If you're not going to show people what's possible, who the fuck else is? The world needs winners, because winners show the rest of the people what could be. If you do the work consistently, if you invest in yourself consistently, because at the end of the day, guys, 1 + 1 is always going to equal 2. 2 + 2 is going to equal 4. In 10 years of work, when everybody else is partying, making excuses, doing the cool thing on the weekend, is going to pay off. It just is.
But there's something special you're supposed to be doing. That anxiety, that fear you have is maybe you're not doing it.
Race that started that first day when you were born to the last day of your life, and that race is to finally reach the ultimate version of you. You're chasing down the person you were born to be, when you were destined to be. And since that day started, the world, the people around you, are trying to get you to conform to average. They're trying to get you off that track to finally meet your twin someday, the best possible version of you. Every single day has to be a pursuit to get better, to improve, to grow, to stretch, because you are ultimately chasing the destiny version of you.
And I don't care who you are, I don't care where you come from, I don't care what your story is. At the end of the day, you can win if you choose to learn the things that you need to do and then fucking do them. And I don't care where you come from. That's reality. That's the shit nobody wants to admit, because admitting so means that you have to take responsibility for where you are currently. And you have to say, well, I am where I am currently because I didn't do X, Y, and Z, and guess what? That hurts a little bit. That bothers us a little bit. It's a hard truth to accept. But once you accept that truth, you are able to then move forward with the actions required to get you to where you want to go.
Learn from it and bounce back. Get stuck and unleash the power of your mind.
Capable of more than we can imagine.
Most people have done all that they're ever going to do. They raise a family, they earn a living, and then they die. But people who are running toward their dreams, life has a special kind of meaning. And here's what I will share with you. That in the process of working on your dreams, you are going to incur a lot of disappointment, a lot of failure, a lot of pain, a lot of setbacks, a lot of defeats. But in the process of doing that, you will discover some things about yourself that you don't know right now. Many years I didn't. One is because of fear.
Fear. Always stop. Actually, you're good. Actually, you're good.
Sometimes the greatest moments in your life happens after pain, happens after hurt, it happens after those failures.
So let me tell you something. Faster, you should need to understand there is only two types of real fear. The feeling of not being enough, not strong enough, not smart enough, not young enough.
You're obsessed with what other people think about you. The thing that's gonna kill your dream. Listen, you gotta get a little bit more intense about your life, about your business. You gotta stop being so dadgum casual. You gotta get in the game. If you're gonna play the game, let's play to win it. Let's play to max it out. Let's play to 10x it.
Don't cry to give up. Cry to keep going. Don't cry to quit. You already in pain. You already hurt. Get a reward from it. Don't go to sleep until you succeed.
In order to grow and achieve your dreams, do not forget because it's
Identity. Your identity is the thoughts, concepts, and beliefs that you hold to be most true about yourself.
when you feel like you're not enough for something love to do, that's make us crazy. That's make us feeling sad. That's make us feel low. And the second phase of fear. What? We are not enough. Do it. Speak your mind. Listen.
We're fucking winners here. We're problem solvers here. If there's an obstacle to overcome, we're gonna overcome it. If there's a barrier that needs to be broken through, we're gonna through it. This is what winning is about.
How life works. I can teach you all of the mechanics of winning. Winning is about 75% psychology, about 25% mechanics. If you can't get the psychology part right, you can do all the actions perfectly, but still not the result you want.
complain, but they don't want to do anything about their situation. That you are an uncommon breed. You have to know within yourself that I can do this. Even if no one else sees it for me, I must see it for myself. That's necessary. And so while you're doing something, when the hard times come, and they're going to come, when the disappointments and the rejections come, and they're going to come by the truckloads, your reasons will be your rod and staff to comfort you, to pick you up. Once again, I got a saying on one of my tapes: if life knocks you down, try and land on your back, because if you can look up, you can get up. Let your reasons get you back up. The fear of failure, what if things don't work out? And the fear of success, what if they do and I can't handle it? The other thing is...
Space on it. You feel like hard enough doing stuff. Or you won't have your dreams.
Now is the moment. Now is the time.
Because you don't know the answer. You can get that. You're gonna have the skill. We can get the skill.
Everything you do in life is a personal decision. Life isn't always about rainbows and sunshine. It isn't always easy. Life doesn't always go your way. There are going to be days, weeks, months. They are going to test you. They're going to keep hitting you over and over and over. They are going to make you feel like you're never going to make it out. Like, this is too much. This is going to be a thing that makes you quit.
The whole focus of your day should be about the workout. The goal is to get outside. The goal is to get outside. Everything you do is throughout the whole entire day. Your cardio in the morning, the food that you have prepared for yourself, all the water that you're drinking throughout the day, all the fluids, everything is for this hour and a half, this 2-hour window that we have. You should want to level up. You should want to get to a new level in your life, whether it's relationship, physical, mental, emotional. You know, and that's the great thing about working out, fitness. It's on you. It's not on like anybody else. So one of the things for me is I don't like to pass judgment upon people. If you want to fucking go do you, dude. That's what life is supposed to be. It's about a bunch of experiences and about people doing what they want to do with their lives and cool shit.
Emotional, angry, hateful day. I had a lot of them. The day make you question who you are as a person. But those are the days when you have to dig deep. You have to find out who you actually are.
Give everything you are to every task of the day. Everything you are to every task of the day and great things.
The most successful thing come from the hardest point in your life. Come from the most negative. Every Tuesday, heavy metal blasting into my ear, cold steel in my hand, every emotion, all the hate, all the anger, all the negativity pours out in every day. So I feel nothing left.
Look, it's fucking whenever I'm fucking juicy, I feel it, I'm sweating like a pig, and I'm in it, I got my tubes rolling, I take my hood off, and I don't look like the guy that I see in the morning. Start tapping into yourself and the spiritual aspect of life. Done through just by four things in the fucking world.
Searching for the personal joy. Searching for the smile. Don't ever forget that through every negative, horrible situation you have in your life, great can come from it.
decided I wanted to develop. There's a big difference between failing and quitting. So failing, you found out a way not to do it. You know, it was weeks, months that it was, okay, put one foot in front of the other. I don't want to get out of bed today, but I'm going to get out of bed. I'm going to go get on the stairs. I am going to sit there and feel like I'm fucking drowning every morning doing vacuums, going to bring my waist in. I really love that word when it comes to discipline. Just practice skill.
Your mood, your feelings are f***ing irrelevant. Your life is going to be created by the results of the actions you take, not by the mood that you're in when you take them. This is reality. This is the thing you must understand. If you do not understand this, you will constantly go up, you will constantly go down. You will go up and you will go down. You need discipline.
For your discipline. You don't just randomly wake up one day and go, okay, I'm gonna be the fucking Terminator and I'm gonna train myself into the dirt every day for 2 hours and eat 6 meals a day and take all my health supplements and never miss anything. It doesn't happen. It's a nurtured thing to develop. So discipline versus motivation, you're not always gonna be motivated. And chances are, in points in your life, whenever you need to be getting done and you have to be getting shit done, that's the time when your motivation is gonna be the lowest.
That's what self-discipline is. You get it from yourself, you get it from you. It doesn't come from anything else. That's why it's born from what I say. It doesn't matter how your feelings make you. You have that discipline.
You don't have to be f***ing inspired. It's not a requirement. You know what's required? Being disciplined. Doing shit when you don't feel like doing it. That's what discipline's all about. Okay, so I would say...
Decide to do it. It doesn't matter what your background is. It's matter is important. What's making a disciplined person is choosing to be disciplined. Get out there. Do the thing you're supposed to do. Do the thing you know you're supposed to do as a human being.
going to be enough.
Not understanding that it's actually discipline that's going to push you through. The fact that you think that everybody else out here that's successful because they're inspired is an insult to their own discipline that they've manufactured by doing hard when they didn't feel like it.
Bodybuilding is such a niche sport, but it's the only sport in the world that even at like the amateur level, to be successful at the amateur level even, you have to be committed to it around the clock. What I'm getting at is, like a lot of bodybuilding, it's an all day long thing. If you're not training in the gym, you're eating. If you're not eating, you're shopping for the food. If you're not shopping for the food, you're cooking the food. And if you're not doing any of that, you're working.
You believe something and you put the energy out to the world, to the universe, you get it back. I really believe this. To believe. You have to believe you can. Find your impossible. What is it you think is impossible? You could never quite grasp. That's what you can go after. When you're uncomfortable is when you grow. I want to do stuff that I've never done before. I want to feel so uncomfortable I can't stand it. I want to be able to manage it. I don't want to have a nervous breakdown. To be around risk takers. There's a risk in there in anything you do. Any exercise that doesn't have a risk isn't worth doing. Here to tell you is that life doesn't happen to you. We all think that life happens to me, right? Life happens for you. It happens for you. I mean, opportunities will come to you every day. It's either for you, you can remain scared of the opportunities, or you can embrace them and take them. If you don't have a dream, man, you're dead. If you give up on your dreams, what do you have left? Nothing. I can't live that way. I can't live that way. I have to live on the edge. It's not just about, oh, I hope I do well. It's like, you have to want success in the gym as much as you want to breathe.
You need to get action to make your dream a reality. You have to believe in yourself and your ability. You have to win to take risks and to learn from your mistakes. You have to persist and never give up.
But if you want something bad enough, you can't let anybody tell you you can't do something. I'll repeat that. If you want something bad enough, you can't let anybody tell you you can't do something, not even yourself. A lot of days I'm like, oh, you can't do this, Tom. I have arguments with myself. I could do it. People doubted me. I doubted myself sometimes too. Even if you make the wrong choice and do something that you think you should do, you get in this, life will spit you out and you get another chance. In the big scheme of things, you make the wrong choice, big deal. As most people are. When you do something that's against the grain, it's not popular. You're told you're doing it wrong, you shouldn't do that. Just show them how it goes according to you. Make a decision and go with it.
One of the most significant obstacles we face is the fear of failure. We worry that we are not good enough, smart enough, or enough to achieve our dreams. We tell ourselves that it is easy to settle for mediocrity. Then face the risk of disappointment and failure. But it is important to remember that failure is not the opposite of success. It is necessary. Part of your journey. Every great success story is full of failure, setback, and disappointment. But it is how we respond to those challenges unlimitedly determine our success.
Being creative is the highest level of existence. Following the rules and being a soldier of life is boring. You gotta be a little bit, you gotta have an insane switch. I'm talking, I go to the gym, insane. Click, hi honey, how are you? Good to see you. There's nothing you can't do. Nothing you can't do in this gym if you really want to. Nothing you can't do in this gym if you really want to. There's nothing you can't. It's a mentality. It's a choice. Every morning when I wake up, every morning when you all wake up, you have a choice. Sometimes I make the wrong choice. Sometimes I do. You want to be negative? You want to be depressed or upset about something? Or do you want to be in a good mood and really going after what you want? And that's what it takes. To do anything successfully in life, you've got to want it as bad as you want to breathe. And if you want it that bad, if you're willing to give it that much, you get a big piece of what you want. In life, dreams do come true. Anything you want can happen and become a reality. And I believe that sincerely, and I'll die on that stuff.
Dreams are not just a fragment of your imagination, but they are the blueprint of your success. Dreams are the building block of our future, the foundation which we can create our destiny. Dreams what inspire us to push beyond our limits, to pursue excellence, and to make the impossible possible. Dreams are the fuel that will drive you forward in your life. They are the reason you wake up in the morning, the reason you push yourself to do better, and the reason you never give up. Your dreams are the source of your passion, your determination, and your motivation. It is the desire to live a life that is fulfilled and meaningful, to make a difference in the world, and leave legacy that will endure long after we're gone. It is the hope of achieving greatness, of breaking barriers and setting new standards. It is the joy of discovering your talent and using them to their fullest potential. So, Don't be afraid to set big goals for yourself, and don't let anyone tell you that you can't achieve them. Believe in yourself, take action, and never give up. One of the greatest motivators for achieving your dreams is to have a strong why behind it. You need to understand why you want to achieve a certain goal, what it means to you, and how it will positively impact your life. When you have a compelling reason to pursue your dreams, it becomes easier to stay focused and motivated.
is an opportunity to learn, have self-discovery.
09 at 37 years old, yes. I felt like that my physique probably wouldn't have seen any better than that. And I'll be honest, I sat back after 09 victory and I said, Ani Rambod, should I just stop now because I don't think we're going to be better than this? And he 100% agreed with me. He said, you can't, unless you can reach this again, you are not going to be better than this. And that was 09. So I'm doing this whole Fit for 50 thing right now. So I'm going to get in my best shape I've been in 10 years. So I'm actually working my way up. I'm eating 5 meals right now consistently. I'm going to go to 6. And then I'm going to start this process at the end of April, beginning of May, where I'm actually going to get on a bodybuilding routine diet and transform by August 3rd, which is my 50th birthday.
Every day is an opportunity for growth and self-discovery. Today, I want to share with you a powerful truth that has the potential to transform your perspective on life.
Age, my friend, is just a number. It's not a barrier, but rather than an opportunity. It is a mirror digit that holds on power over your dream, your ambition, and your ability to achieve greatness.
I was always thinking long term. Like I said, when I got into bodybuilding, I didn't realize I would be as good as I was, but I knew one thing, I was going to be successful in life. Adventures, come and go, right? We all go through transitional times.
Yeah.
Right? When you win the Olympia, not once, but 4 times, like, what do you have to prove? And that's kind of where my mindset is. Like, I can't imagine if I would have been second and never achieved the greatness of being the title holder. Maybe I would have thought differently, but for me, I can actually look back and say, I was ready for the transition and I didn't give a damn what people thought because I was moving to bigger things.
Too often, we allow ourselves to be limited by the society's expectation, societal norm. Age should never define us or restrict our potential. Remember that life is a journey, and each stage of life brings with its own unique opportunity. Burning within you, let it ignite your spirit. It's never too late to learn a new skill, start a new venture. Each day presents us with an opportunity to make difference, to challenge yourself, and to contribute to the world in a meaningful way. Take risk, pursue your dream, and embrace the challenge that comes your way. Remember that it's never too late to start something new. Life is not a race against time. It is a journey of self-discovery.
For the first time, I questioned my ability. So when I lost to Dexter in 08, you know, I was on a roll. I mean, as you know, most of our champions, like Yates won 6, Ronnie Coleman wins 8, and Jay Cutler wins 2 and loses.
Yeah.
That dark place is your ability to be the best there anymore. Like, I had to question myself for the first time since I placed second to last at Olympia, and I made the decision I'm moving forward, and I ended up, you know, getting second right away.
Come on, go.
I had a question whether I was going to retire.
Embrace the chapter of your life with enthusiasm, knowing that you have the power to shape your destiny. Embrace the challenge and step outside your comfort zone. Let your determination silence the doubt and naysayers. Let's pray for others.
How you now?
Use it as a foundation to build something extraordinary. Every moment is an opportunity for growth, innovation, and self-discovery. Regardless of the number, here you have.
So I had to think about, okay, how am I going to handle this decision? Because I know I'm going to lose. Now, whether I end up second, third, or fourth, I had no idea. I assumed I'd be second, right? Because the last 2 comparisons. But as you see, when Dexter won, I smiled and I was prepared. But I did everything I could between that prejudging the finals. It was a day, and I went in the saunas and I just dried my body out and came down like super light in body weight and just tried to be as ripped as possible to try to salvage what I could. But it wasn't enough. I didn't win.
Legends are not born out of comfort and ease. They are forged in the fire of adversity.
Life ain't fair, man. I learned that very early on as a kid. Shit happens. And so when shit happens, cry about it, you can complain about it. What good that gonna do? Either overcome it or you don't, right? So, you know, from a little boy, you dream of to do what we did, basically. And so when something like that happens, are you gonna let that stop your dream and everything you trained for? At that point, your entire life. And I wasn't gonna let anything, you know. The hardest one I came back from was my quad injury. You know, I tore the quad completely off the bone. I'm sure everybody's heard that story. And you know, I'm sitting there and I come home. I tear it on a Saturday. I'm out of town, and I'm 30 days from Olympia. And have surgery on Monday morning, get reattached, and it's Wednesday, 2 days post surgery. I'm sitting there on the couch and I'm reading all the forums and stuff, and everybody's like singing basically writing my obituary. Yeah, I'm done, right? And I'm sitting there and I start getting mad, and I'm like, my exact thoughts were, who the fuck is gonna tell me? What man has the right to tell another man he's done? I'm like, ain't nobody gonna tell me I'm done.
When one tell you it's impossible, prove them wrong. When you stumble and fall, rise with unwavering determination. When darkness engulfs your path, there's a fire within your heart, drive you towards the light. Legends are not immune to failure. Embrace it as an integral part of their journey. You have the power to become a legend. Leave an indelible mark on the tapestry of human history.
bodybuilder because I love to train. There's a difference. So all you guys out there who wonder why I still train hard and train the way I do, that's why. I love to train. Plain and simple. And I started to prep for that Arnold Classic 2 days post-surgery. And a couple days later, I think 2 days later, I went into the gym, Etroflex. And I walk in and Johnny goes, yo, what are you doing? I go, training for the Arnold. He looked at me and shook his head. He goes, fuck it. The thing that attracted me to bodybuilding, it's you. Based on me. And so, my thing was outwork everybody. If I could outwork everybody, I believe I could beat everybody.
Throughout the history, there have been extraordinary individuals who have left an indelible mark on the world. They have inspired us, challenged us, and transformed the course of humanity. They are the legend.
Come on! Yeah! Couple more! Let's go! 3 more! Easy! Don't fight, Jay! Come on! Lock it up! Let's go! Yeah!
They remind us that greatness lies not in conformity, but the courage to embrace your unique passion and talent. They choose us to rise, to embrace challenges as the opportunity for growth and transformation. They refuse to be defined by their circumstances.
Realize what you're really capable of to go through something like that. If you have the mental toughness, sometimes in life, when something like that happens, you think it's the first possible thing that can happen. But looking back on it, it's a total blessing. I went through this whole process. Physically, it's the hardest thing I went through because you have to learn how to walk. The first time you got on that pinch your bring the motion back, pinch your leg again. Fairly painful. And then I learned to walk again. The first day post-rehab that I started training, I did one plate, a 45-pound plate on one side of the leg press. I could barely get 10 reps. My whole leg was just crippled. And I got so mad, so I did another set, another set, another set. So I got to fix this, so I had a couple. Worked it fast after the top of the sport. I just got something to do that. Just running my closet. This happens, and it's like, I stopped. I told myself, I don't have to do it. How bad it hurts. That's all I'm done.
Beyond our limit, but it is those moments of struggle that your true character is revealed. We understand that setbacks are not the end, but years stepping forward to eventual success. We rise above that defeat, also adjust, disappointment, and rising stronger and wiser.
to take control of your life and make it what you want to be.
Yes. Every day you go to a place that's so painful, you go into such a visualization that maybe is so grotesque, it gets you into this mental space to push out that last 3 extra reps. And you do it day after day after day.
Yeah.
That's what makes it change.
Okay. So I used to go training at 10:30, 11 o'clock in the morning. So by the time people were coming in for 12 o'clock, I was pretty much wrapped up. So I had the gym to myself. And the gym had an amazing atmosphere. And very, it was a very macho place. People were scared to come down there because you got to go down this narrow stairs, like going down, descending into hell or something, and you just hear these noises and weights. And a lot of people wouldn't even go there, but like, no, well, I can't go there. It was great. We loved it like that. We didn't want this nice place to go to. It's about work, it's about sweat. It's not nice. It's not shiny. It's not cosmetic. It's work. And I came from a working class background. I worked in a slaughterhouse. I worked on construction things. I mean, you get dirty, it's work. So we're used to that stuff. You have to be a little uncomfortable.